Okay.
What you doing, baby?
Waktu ular makan.
Waktunya
Waktunya
ular makan.
ular makan.
Makan apa ularnya?
Makan tikus. And
Where did you put the tikus? Indonesian people is gonna find this very disgusting.
tikus ini. Tikus here. How do you say here?
Ini tikusnya di sini.
Tikus di sini. Tikus frozen.
Beku.
Beku. Tikus beku. All right.
Show
Tikus.
us.
Tikus.
Wow, tikusnya besar
Tiga
sekali.
tikus. Beku.
Besar. Wow, that's really big.
Yeah. Jumbo. Tikus jumbo.
Did he eat this big before?
I think so. We'll see.
I think it's too big, babe.
Well, we'll try. Come on. So, I have to warm up the rats. I have to defrost the rat.
Iya,
We
dihangat.
can't eat it frozen.
Jadi itu ini tikusnya, karena tikusnya beku, mau dithaw dulu, direndam air panas, right?
Panas, warm.
Or warm, okay.
Warm because he has heat sensors in his head, and that's partly how he figures out where his food is.
Okay. How long are you going to put that in warm water?
Maybe 30 minutes, an hour,
Okay.
and then I take him out. Cool.
Beku.
And maybe you can tell them. So I used to defrost them in the oven,
Yes.
but then sometimes if I left them in too long, it would blow up.
I don't have to tell them that. It's okay.
Waktunya ambil red.
Okay. Can you turn on the lights? There's that fly. It's annoying me.
Okay. Ini rumahnya red. Okay, so you have to be careful when taking a snake out of its cage.
Okay. Jadi Gray selalu berhati-hati ketika mau ambil red dari kandangnya.
Not because it's mean, but because they can mistake your hand for food.
Bukan karena si red itu galak, cuman si Gray mau hati-hati karena jangan sampai red pikir tangannya si Gray itu adalah makanan. Jadi kita mau pelan-pelan supaya dia nggak kaget.
And you don't want to approach his head too quickly. Approach them from another part of their body.
Nah, waktu ngambil si red juga mesti hati-hati dan tidak langsung masukin tangan ke arah kepalanya si red ya. Jadi dari belakang, right babe?
Yeah.
Bagian belakang.
So here he is. So
Nyalain lampunya, lampunya
there's
nyala.
his head.
Oh tuh, kepalanya si red tuh. Hai red.
So I'm gonna grab his body, and I'm
Okay.
gonna pull him out.
Tuh.
You can't hesitate too much.
Jadi kalau lagi diambil si rednya harus lewat belakang. Jadi nggak lewat depan atau lewat kepala dia. Jadi dengan begitu si red nggak kaget.
Okay.
There you go.
Ini red. Red adalah blood python.
Can I see? Show me.
So, if you look very closely, his face, right by his nostrils, there's these pits, and those are to sense heat.
Okay, let me get closer.
Right under his nostrils, by where his mouth is, those are pits to sense heat for prey.
Nah, jadi dekat mulutnya si red itu ada hidung untuk sense heat.
And very important when you hold a snake to move slowly.
Jadi yang paling penting ketika sedang memegang ular harus lebih gentle dan lebih hati-hati. Hi Red. So cute. Warnanya bagus banget.
Dalam bahasa Indonesia, red artinya merah.
Okay. So why did you name him red?
Because blood python and blood is red.
Oh, jadi di dalam bahasa Indonesia, red itu artinya apa, Beb?
Merah.
Ya, merah.
And then if you want to see, they look so thick because they have very short tails.
Jadi ular ini kelihatan kayak besar begitu karena ekornya itu pendek. Jadi makanya kelihatan besar dan padat.
That's where he poops.
Got it.
And his tail is very short.
Mana lihat?
That's what this. After this is where his tail is.
There you go. Oh, that's where he pooped?
Yeah, there.
That's so tiny.
And these things here are for grabbing the female snakes when they make babies.
Oh. So is red female or male?
Male.
Ular jantan.
And in the wild, they are ambush predators, so they don't move around much. They wait till something comes and they ambush it.
Jadi guys, kalau si red ini tinggalnya di hutan, dia itu cara cari makannya beda sama binatang-binatang lain. Kalau ular itu biasanya dia nunggu sampai ada binatang lain baru mereka terkam. Kalau binatang-binatang lain kan jalan-jalan atau lari-lari cari binatang lain untuk diterkam dan dimakan. Kalau ular, mereka cukup diam di tempat. Begitu ada kelinci atau ada binatang lainnya yang mau dimakan itu langsung diterkam aja.
And ular jenis ini dari Thailand dan Sumatra dan Vietnam.
Oh, is it just from those places?
Around there.
Okay.
But in Borneo they have one called the Borneo short-tailed python that looks almost exactly like him, but it's darker brown or sometimes black.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just like the one that we saw at Pet Kingdom. So when did you get red?
Saya beli red 7 tahun lalu ketika red kecil.
Oh, so he was still a baby? Like how old?
Maybe 2 years old, 3 years old at the most.
Do you have pictures you can show?
Yeah,
okay, perfect. I'll put this in.
And
I'll put it on the video.
I have 2 more python. I have one here and then one here.
You sure you have 2?
Pretty sure. Okay, so this is Red's feeding cage. And the reason I put him in a feeding cage that's separate is so he doesn't get used to eating in his cage. That way he doesn't strike at things in his cage and he's less likely to bite my hand when I put it in to take him.
Okay, that makes sense.
And when you hold a snake, you never want to approach its head real fast. You approach from a different way because imagine if you didn't have any arms or legs and something came at your head. It's scary for you.
Yeah. Did you used to get scared holding him?
He's a little bit.
Do you still?
Sometimes I'm still a little bit when I take him out because he's strong. If he struck me, he doesn't have poison, but it wouldn't feel good.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna seriously hurt me.
Right. Jadi gini guys, kalau si Red lagi dikeluarin dari kandangnya, kita suka biarin dia slither on the floor. Soalnya kan di dalam kandang itu suka sempit ya, kasihan. Ya gitu aja tuh dia. Suka diem aja di lantai. Oke guys, menurut kalian gimana? Berani nggak pegang ular? Atau yang mau punya ular? Kalau kalian ada pertanyaan, silahkan tinggalkan di komen. Nanti aku suruh Gray balas. What?
You probably felt the floor vibrating when you did that. Did you see it move his head?
No.
Yeah. He lowered his head.
I didn't pay attention.
Okay, right.
Is he heavy?
About 11 pounds.
11 pounds, okay. Itu maybe 5.5 kilograms ya, babe. Nah, Red udah dimasukin ke tempat makannya dia. Sekarang lagi nungguin tikusnya.
All right.
Guys, gitu tuh kalau si Red lagi makan.
So he's a constrictor. He doesn't have poison. Red, tidak punya bisa. Yeah. And so what that means is in the wild, every time a rat breathes out, he squeezes it harder. And then, so that way they can't take a breath in anymore and they wait for it to suffocate. And then after it suffocates and it dies, then he just swallows it. No pythons have poison.
Okay. So that's what they do. Can they do that to human?
Not a python this size. Maybe if it were, you know, a
big one,
30-foot long python that was humongous, perhaps.
Yeah.
But not a python this size. I mean, he could constrict my arm or something. But he's never tried to do that. And I think a python this size wouldn't try to eat a human because we're just way too big. They're more scared of us than we are of them.
Yeah.
Semua python tidak punya bisa.
Okay guys, si Red udah finish eating. Sekarang, what are you gonna do, babe?
I'm going to...
You look tired.
Jemput di rumahnya Red.
Oh, you're gonna take Red back to his place.
Yeah.
Kandang.
So after he's done eating, you have to pick him up and be very gentle when you do, and don't really handle him much, because if you handle them too much right after they eat, they can regurgitate their food.
Throw up?
Yeah.
Okay, slowly, baby.
And he's probably cold because his cage is 81
it's
degrees
very warm.
And it's 70 in here.
Yeah.
And he needs to be warm or he won't digest his food properly.
So what's the water for?
The water is so he can drink it, which he does at
after
times.
Eat?
A lot of times after he eats, and he can also soak in it, and it keeps his cage humid. And I also spray inside there because here in the U.S. it's very dry, but where he's from, it's like a swamp. It's very humid. And then under here, this is a heat element that radiates heat, and that's connected to a thermostat with a temperature controller to keep it 81 degrees.
You're so gentle with him.
He's a gentle creature, as long as you're not a rat. And he probably doesn't realize that his tail is not in the cage. So after he eats, I don't handle him for at least one day.
Bye, Red. Good night. Thank you.
Selamat malam, Red.
Oke guys, barusan kalian menyimak bagaimana cara si Grey kasih makan ularnya si Red. It's not easy karena persiapannya itu banyak. And then it took him for how long, babe?
To eat?
Yeah.
I don't know, what, 30 or 45 minutes, but sometimes it takes him a couple hours.
Wow. Yeah, tonight it was actually very fast.
Yeah.
So do you think he's hungry?
He was hungry.
Speaking of, I'm hungry and I'm ready for some salad.
Saya banyak lapar.
No! Saya lapar sekali.
Saya lapar sekali.
I'm hungry too. So guys, we have to say goodbye, good night. We will see you in the next video.
Waktu makan sayur-sayur.
Waktu makan sayur-sayur. Good night everybody. Sampai jumpa lagi.
Selamat malam.
Selamat malam.